Hi all. Before proceeding on Shastiamsa D60, I am thankful to Mr. PVR Narasimha Rao Garu for his book Vedic Astrology. I learned Jyotish through this book. He has written many articles on Jyotish, and one of the articles which inspired me a lot is Jyotish Kosha. So I have tried intensely an attempt to explore more on Shastiamsa D60. Now we will see what is Shastiamsa is all about. Shastiamsa shows subtle motivation behind one's existing. It is the blueprint of all the karma that the person has to experience from the past lives. Since this shows past life desires, I am looking for real life experiences who has strong past life desires. Our Guru who has transformed me and many in this world. He is within us and we are fortunate to have him. His subtle motivation is to consecrate Dhyanalinga through one's own life energies. This is the dream of many enlightened beings. He chose to go through the cycle of birth and death about 3 lifetimes to make it happen. So, his only longing was to consecrate Dhyanalinga. His every action was directed towards the consecrating Dhyanalinga. So, we need to analyze deeply at subtle level. How is 3 lifetimes of memory descended? Whenever a discriminatory buddhi is not sufficiently developed, it keeps remembering about the past. Here buddhi means intellect. Now we will try to see this in detail. In subtle state, here in this chart, the ruler of the 10th karma bhava is Mercury, which is debilitated and retrograde in the 4th bhava state of mind, which is in the sattvic sign of pieces. So being in sattvic and debilitated state, buddhi is like without oscillation and assumes the role of sakshi, that is witness, which keeps remembering about the past building temple. Because Mercury is in the Saturn's nakshatra Uttara Bhadra and Saturn being in the 9th house of building temple. Here Saturn's Uttara Bhadra inclines a person towards a transcendent and transformational path. This experience happened to him during his blissful state. So now we will try to see the combination which helped him in acquiring the necessary goodwill in the society to build the temple. He spent 17 years creating necessary goodwill in the society before even he uttered the word linga. And he achieved this by natural karmakaraka Saturn, the ruler of 2nd bhava of speech and 3rd bhava of initiation communication. And one more thing is this 3rd bhava is the house of Aquarius, which indicates philosophy. So this inner Shakti of speech and communication helped in getting the necessary goodwill in the society. And also he had got enough strength from the Venus and Jupiter. They are placed in the Saturn's bhava, that is 2nd house. If you take the consideration of the lordship of the Venus being the 6th bhava of service, 11th bhava of gain, whereas Jupiter being the Lagna lord by himself gave him success, fame and also enough strength being the 4th bhava of state of mind. One interesting thing is Mercury is exalted in the physical state, that is D1 chart, and debilitated in the Shastiamsa. This clearly tells us that in the blissful avastha there is no play of buddhi, raga nor dvesha, that is attraction, repulsion, like or dislike, etc. The mind gets manolaya into its cause. So there is no play of indriyas. But in the physical state, that is D1 chant, Buddhi is very active and being exalted in the fifth bhava of followers and second lord of speech. Thereby he is successful in getting the goodwill from the society to build the temple. How is Jnanendriya, soul, mind and Pitri is devoted in consecrating the Dhyanalinga? Sun, Mars, Moon are in Vrishabha Rashi. This Rashi is the sign of all Jnanendriyas, that is sensory organ. Sun signifies soul, Moon is mind, Mars fifth bhava indicates devotion, Sun's ninth bhava has Pitri Smarga Nakshatra. Here Saturn is occupied. So his Jnanendriya, soul, mind and Pitri is devoted in consecrating Dhyanalinga. Now we will see in depth of each planet. Sun is the lord of Simha, that is Leo Rashi, which is the ninth bhava of consecration and building temple. Simha Rashi is the Rashi of mountains, caves and forests. This clearly indicates consecration done at the top of the mountain. Mars. Mars is the lord of 5th and 12th bhava. 5th indicates devotion, purva punya, disciples, followers. When it comes to 12th bhava is dhyana and moksha. So Mars lordship clearly tells us that the powerful energy form exclusively consecrated to disciples as a doorway of receptive meditation. Moon. Moon is exalted in Vrishabha Rashi and he is the lord of 8th bhava of mystical experience and occult knowledge. In this chart, Sun-Moon combination is predominant. Sun will be considered as Pingala, whereas Moon as Idha. Pingala Nadi motivates the body through external awareness, whereas Idha withdraws the mind and activates the internal awareness. Here, external awareness means Dhyanalinga consecration. Internal awareness is mystical experience. These two are in 4th pada of moksha, that is Rohini Nakshatra's 4th pada. When these two are functioning, it will stimulate Sushmana Nadi. Then the passage of transcendental conscience occur. Thereby it brings the awareness of past life karma. Since Mercury is debilitated. Interestingly, Sun, Moon and Mars are in Rohini Nakshatra, which tunes with higher vibration of spirituality. So, overall, Mars 12th bhava of meditation, Moon's occult knowledge, mystical experience and Sun's Dhyanalinga consecration created a doorway of receptive energy form to disciples, bhaktas, as a service to bless the humankind. Venus. Venus is the lord of 6th and 11th bhava. 6th indicates service, 11th is gain. Venus is in the second bhava of Uttara Ashada Nakshatra. This nakshatra inclines a person to consolidate power and resources from many diverse supporters to make them work for a common purpose. Here, common purpose is Dhyanalinga consecration and also Venus being the 6th lord of service. Here, the lord of Uttara Ashada Nakshatra is Sun, who is the lord of 9th bhava of consecration. This clearly tells about the consecration process. Now comes to Jupiter. Jupiter is the lord of first and fourth bhava. Jupiter himself, being a spiritual and being a Lagna lord, will tune with higher vibration of spirituality as dharma. Jupiter is in Shravana Nakshatra, which is falling in the second bhava of speech. Shravana means a good listener. You will be a good speaker if you are a good listener. This clearly tells us that he acquired necessary goodwill from the society to consecrate Dhyanalinga. Here, the Lord of Shravana is Moon. Moon is the eighth Lord of mystical experience and occult knowledge. During his blissful state, he could tune to inner vibration of Shravana, that is, listening to inner vibration, and acquired past life occult knowledge which helped him in consecrating Dhyanalinga. Rahu. Rahu is the lord of third bhava of initiation and communication, sitting in Hasta Nakshatra, which falls in 10th bhava of karma. Deity of Hasta Nakshatra is Savitur, which brings awareness. Here, the awareness is to consecrate Dhyanalinga, which will be his pending karma. Again, if you see the lord of this nakshatra, which is Moon, Moon is the eighth lord of mystical experience and occult knowledge. So, this inner awareness and occult knowledge and mystical experience helped him in consecrating the Dhyanalinga. Now, when it comes to Ketu, Ketu is the 12th lord of meditation and moksha, sitting in the Karmasthana, that is 10th bhava. Ketu is the Karaka of inner experience. So, his inner awareness has reminded his pending karma to consecrate Dhyanalinga. Interestingly, Ketu is in Hasta Nakshatra. Now, when it comes to completion of Dhyanalinga consecration, it exactly happened in the period of Jupiter Mahadasha and Rahu's Antardasha. I have used D60, Vimsottari Dasa. Yoga Yoga Yogishwaraya Bhuta Bhuta Bhuteshwaraya Kala Kala Kaleshwaraya Shiva Shiva Sarveshwaraya